Hall Farmers Market is a popular lunch spot for hungry Houstonians who have a particular taste bud for good food. City Hall Farmers Market is a melting pot of delicious dishes made from locally grown harvests and gardens, owned by local farmers of Houston. Doug and Stephanie Warfel are proud owners of Warfel Farms, where they sell, grow, and make their own special line of jelly, jams, pickled goods, and salsa. They raise their own fresh ingredients, therefore there are no artificial flavors or preservatives. Fig and fig jalapenos are known to be the market's favorites. Chef/owner Don Durrell from Simply Delicious Catering and Prep Meals have been serving in the market for 4 seasons. Well, with a delicious lunch like the banh mi and the hibiscus mint tea, how can anyone pass that up?
So what kind of food do you guys serve here?
We actually do all kinds of Argentinian food, but for this particular market, we primarily do empanadas. There's one right there. We try to focus on the local farmers and producers as much as possible. We always carry, for this particular market, the traditional Argentinian flavor empanadas. So we do a sweet and savory beef using a local grass-fed beef. Our chicken empanada uses a local chicken, and then we do a spinach mushroom, which uses the local vegetables. And then we also have what we call our market fresh empanada, which specifically focus on seasonal items, and it changes as the season changes. And right now, actually, it's a chorizo argentino, which he makes the chorizo himself, but it's made using a local pork and a local beef. So.
We sell heritage eggs from heritage breed birds. We're out in Sealy. We have 10 acres in Sealy, Texas, about an hour west of Houston. And there we have all different breeds of birds that lay different color eggs. We have this board here because the average chicken cage is about the size of this board here. And 2 chickens fit in this cage, and that's where they live out their whole life, giving eggs. And so ours have a whole bunch more room. They, have again the run of the 10 acres, and they're just out having fun. We think that they're happy. We think that you can taste it in the eggs.
Houston is a wonderful place to have orchids because of our humidity. And they do most orchids like a lot of humidity, so we do very well here. Don't be afraid of orchids. Orchids get a bad rap for being difficult to grow or tough to grow, and they are not. And what I try and teach people is benign neglect. Water them once a week, keep them out of direct sun, and leave them alone. The other thing I try and teach them is buy from good stock. And these plants are all grown here, they're acclimated to here. I guarantee them, I back my plants, and I sell a lot of people their first orchid, and they come back and keep buying more.
We sell fresh organic juices. They were juiced and packaged the night before. Normally they're sold out of a food truck, but we're waiting. The Juice Girl Punch is the sweetest, and it seems to be the biggest favorite. So.
If you're interested in purchasing organic fresh foods and think it's too hard to find, think again. Places like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, and Central Market specialize in these kind of produce. Major markets like HTV, Randall's, and Kroger have their own special line of organic food.
I think it's important for Houstonians to understand that sometimes the cost of the food might be a little bit higher than they would find in the grocery stores. That's often a criticism we hear, but that's because usually these are smaller farmers. They don't have the advantages of having extremely large farms. But however, the argument is that there aren't the transportation costs involved. The real key, though, is that the food that you buy at a farmer's market is always going to be fresher. And that's important for Houstonians to know.
For more information on the City Hall Farmers Market, visit urbanharvest.com. Don't forget to visit us on youtube.com/HTV Bee Industry. Join us on our next episode when we look into the coffee industry.